Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to our troubleshooting guide for the DTC P0710, which signifies that the CVT fluid temperature sensor is operating out of range in a Honda Accord model from 2017 to 2023. This error indicates an electrical circuit problem rather than a mechanical issue within the continuously variable transmission, CVT. The CVT fluid temperature sensor is essential for monitoring the temperature of the transmission fluid, ensuring optimal performance and longevity of the transmission. It is typically located within the transmission assembly and communicates directly with the transmission control module, TCM, affecting gear shifts and overall drivability. A malfunction in this sensor can lead to performance issues, such as improper shifting and potential overheating of the transmission. Hence, accurate diagnostics and repair are vital to maintain vehicle performance and reliability. DTC P0710 refers to the CVT fluid temperature sensor, signifying that its readings are out of the acceptable range. The CVT fluid temperature sensor plays a critical role in monitoring the temperature of the transmission fluid, which is vital for efficient transmission operation. This sensor is typically situated inside the transmission assembly, working under harsh conditions, thus highlighting its importance in safeguarding the transmission's performance and integrity. When the sensor provides incorrect readings, it could signal potential faults that could lead to overheating and severe mechanical failures. The sensor's readings are essential for the TCM to make necessary adjustments regarding shift patterns, which directly affect the driving experience. Diagnosing and addressing this DTC promptly is essential to avoid further complications. Several possible causes may lead to DTC P0710. First and foremost, electrical circuit problems are a significant contributor to this DTC, often signifying wiring issues, poor connections, or loose terminals. Such electrical malfunctions may lead to faulty signals being sent to the TCM, disrupting its function and consequently affecting vehicle performance. Additionally, intermittent faults, where the sensor may occasionally function correctly, can mask the underlying problem, making diagnosis challenging. Another direct cause could be a damaged or defective transmission temperature sensor itself, which would need replacement if found faulty. Other potential factors could also include shorts or opens in the wiring harness that connects the sensor to the TCM, demanding thorough inspection throughout the circuit. Understanding these possible causes makes it easier to pinpoint the issue effectively. Symptoms associated with DTC P0710 can significantly impact the driving experience. One of the most critical indicators is transmission overheating, which may occur when the fluid temperature sensor sends incorrect information to the TCM. Consequently, you may experience poor shift quality, where gear changes feel sluggish or erratic, making driving uncomfortable. Additionally, drivers may notice unusual transmission noises, including grinding or whining, suggesting that the transmission is not operating correctly due to abnormal temperature readings. Ignoring these symptoms can lead to more severe transmission damage over time. Prompt diagnosis and remedy are essential to mitigate these issues, ensuring the continued reliability and safety of the vehicle. Therefore, it is crucial for drivers to be aware of these signs and consult professionals as soon as possible. The first step of the troubleshooting process involves checking for DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode, which activates the electrical systems without starting the engine. Once active, utilize the HDS to check for other pending or confirmed DTCs alongside P0710. Confirming the status of P0710 is critical, as it could reveal additional errors that could help narrow down the issue. If additional DTCs are present, it is prudent to address those before continuing with P0710 diagnostics. If no other DTCs are indicated, proceed to the next step in the troubleshooting sequence. This comprehensive understanding of DTC status lays the foundation for effective repairs and maintenance. In the second troubleshooting step, verification of current conditions is essential using the HDS. With the vehicle still in the on mode, monitor the reading from the CVT fluid temperature sensor. The expected voltage range during normal operation should ideally be between 0.05 to 0.09 volts or 4.83 to 4.92 volts, depending on operating conditions. If the readings fall within these thresholds, you are dealing with a fault condition that needs to be further diagnosed. A reading of 0.05 to 0.09 volts indicates a legitimate fault, while 4.83 to 4.92 volts might suggest an issue potentially related to wiring, necessitating further inspection. This process ensures that stepwise diagnostics are rooted in accurate monitoring and leads to targeted interventions. Step 3 involves a more detailed examination of the transmission fluid temperature sensor itself. Start by turning the vehicle to the off-lock mode to ensure safety and avoid electrical hazards. Disconnect the solenoid wire harness A8P connector, which directly interfaces with the temperature sensor. Now, turn the vehicle back to the on mode so the voltages can be read correctly. At this stage, proceed to check the CVTF sensor voltage using the HDS. A reading of less than 0.09 volts suggests that the transmission fluid temperature sensor is indeed functioning correctly. However, any significant deviation from this reading indicates that the temperature sensor may be faulty and will require the replacement of the solenoid wire harness A, as it could impede the accurate performance of the transmission. Step 4 focuses on examining the wiring for any shorts that could affect the TATF, Transmission Automatic Transmission Fluid Signal Line. Begin this step by turning the vehicle off again and disconnecting the TCM 50P connector, isolating the TCM from any electrical interference. Check for continuity between designated test points, specifically TCM 50P connector number 33 and body ground. This check is vital, as a successful continuity test indicates that a short to ground is present in the TATF wire between solenoid wire harness A and the TCM, necessitating immediate repair. Ensuring that the wiring is intact helps prevent reoccurrence of DTC and preserves the operational integrity of associated components. If continuity is not present, the TATF wire is verified to be okay, indicating other diagnostics or component substitutions may be necessary. In the 5th troubleshooting step, you will assess possible areas of failure related to the TATF line. Again, ensure the vehicle is at off-lock mode for safety, and disconnect the solenoid wire harness A8P connector. In this step, you will connect terminals A and B using a jumper wire. Terminal A corresponds to solenoid wire harness A, 8P connector number 7, while terminal B connects to body ground. Turn the vehicle back to the on mode and monitor the voltage reading through HDS again. A reading of less than 0.07 volts would indicate an issue with the temperature sensor, prompting a necessary replacement of solenoid wire harness A. Conversely, if voltage exceeds this value, it points towards other potential faults that require investigation, emphasizing the necessity for meticulous verification during the troubleshooting phase. Step 6 involves another check of the temperature sensor, solidifying the previous assessments. Begin by turning the vehicle off and removing the previously installed jumper wire. Connect terminals A and B again using a jumper wire, with terminal A at solenoid wire harness A, 8P connector number 6, and terminal B at number 7 of the same connector. Once the connections are made, switch the vehicle back to the on mode to facilitate reading through the HDS. Should the reading remain below 0.07 volts, it serves as a strong indication that the transmission fluid temperature sensor is faulty and needs replacement. If the condition is normal, it signals that the wiring may have an open circuit between the solenoid wire harness and the TCM, which must also be repaired to ensure proper functionality moving forward. The final troubleshooting step focuses on checking for open circuits within the TATF line. As with earlier steps, turn the vehicle to off-lock mode and disconnect the necessary connectors. The point of evaluation will be the solenoid wire harness AP connector and the TCM 50P connector. To confirm continuity, testing is conducted between solenoid wire harness A female terminal number 7 and TCM 50P connector number 33. If continuity is confirmed, it suggests that the TATF wire is, in fact, functioning as expected. However, further steps may warrant checking for authorized service information to provide better insights into any underlying issues. If the continuity is absent, it indicates an open circuit needing immediate repair between the solenoid wire harness A and the TCM. The successful application of these tests will lead to precise rectification of the circuit issues associated with P0710. After performing the troubleshooting steps, the final repair verification is essential to ensure that the issue has been rectified. Use the HDS to recheck for DTCs and verify that no new or old faults appear. Ensuring that all previously indicated faults are cleared from the system confirms the successful resolution of the issue. Additionally, it's vital to assess the proper functioning of the TCM following any repairs, ensuring it communicates effectively with other system components. Observing proper operation post-repairs not only guarantees that the DTC P0710 is resolved, but also reinforces the reliability of vehicle performance moving forward. Taking the time for this verification step is an investment in the long-term health of the Honda Accord's CVT. Preventive maintenance plays a significant role in addressing potential issues related to DTC P0710. Regular inspection of sensor connections and electrical wiring can preemptively catch any wear, corrosion, or damage that might lead to future faults. It's also essential to check the transmission fluid levels regularly, since low fluid can directly impact sensor operation and the overall performance of the CVT. Monitoring the CVT's performance consistently can help identify early symptoms of issues, allowing for timely intervention before they escalate into more serious problems. Incorporating these preventive measures will not only enhance the longevity of the transmission system, but also ensure a safer and more efficient driving experience. Combination of consistent checks can safeguard against future DTC occurrences. In conclusion, timely identification and resolution of DTC P0710 is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the Honda Accord's transmission system. Following a systematic troubleshooting process serves to accurately diagnose the underlying issues, ensuring effective repairs are executed. It is equally important to monitor and maintain electrical connections and fluid health regularly to prevent reoccurrence of transmission faults. The interplay of these steps not only addresses immediate concerns, but cultivates longer-term vehicle health. As a driver, staying attuned to these details contributes significantly to safer, more reliable vehicle performance over time. Remember that every step taken today can profoundly impact the performance and reliability of your Honda Accord in the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!